I thought overall, defensively, I thought we came out and made some good plays. Cronenworth to Joe there in the first, certainly the Profar play, and thought we turned some good double plays and made some good plays defensively, but ultimately, we just gave him too many outs there.
Start today?
Obviously, we've had, three starting pitchers, down, I guess, from Weathers, Lamet and Paddock. And so a little bit more not only went into today, but also for Monday, Tuesday as well. So Miguel Diaz will start tomorrow. We'll kind of see where we're at for Tuesday. Nothing to announce there. And then, Darvish will go on Wednesday. So that's how we're kind of lined up, and just trying to think through, the decision, with Joe. It wasn't only for today, but also, what are we doing Monday, Tuesday as well with having three guys kind of questionable right now. Yeah, no, that's fair. And in all fairness, I feel now we're just getting Nola back. I think that's going to be, once he gets kind of that rhythm and timing and gets built up into the games, I think that's going to be a big component. I think as well, coming out of spring training, Tatis with the shoulder, Grisham with the leg injury and things like that. So I feel, when we were talking about the depth, hopefully now our guys are starting to, get close to 100% or as close as you can be, for this time of the year. And then, we know we're going to get two or three guys starting to click it offensively and get going. And with the talent we have, we know once they get going, they're going to be able to carry us for a little bit. And then, the plan is, some guys are hitting, some guys may be cold, and, they'll have a line change just naturally and be able to get that kind of flow going. Right now we haven't, really had that going. At the same time, for the most part, our pitching and for the last week or two, the defense is starting to tighten up. That's going to keep us in games, and ultimately, until we, heat up as a group offensively, we're going to be in a lot of ball games because of the way we can pitch and defend and give us time to get the bats and get the run scoring going. I mean, obviously, you kind of do the numbers and look up, and it's remarkable. I think, obviously, going through the off season and for AJ in the front office and for the entire organization to lock his contract up the way they did. I think seeing his, I guess, first full year, the body of the work, the numbers and whether it was the power with the home runs and the stolen bases and what he can do defensively. I'm more excited, kind of in the present right now, seeing him drive a ball to right field out of the ballpark, seeing the last probably week or so, but feels like certainly the last 3 days, him slowing down defensively and starting to make those plays. He's in the right spots, and the flip from Cronenworth, and then infield in the diving play, and from his butt throwing to Haas, but making his routine plays now look a little bit cleaner, slow down, all those things. So in the presence, these are some of the things we're seeing now, and I think they're great signs for just great things to come. I think the reality is we're going to have a hard-fought 3-game set, with Pittsburgh, and it was back and forth over at their place for a 4-game set. Understanding if we can get through, these 3 games, off day, and then we've got, kind of an all-division run there. I think the hope is whether it's a Lamet, whether it's a Weathers, whether it's, Paddock getting back into the flow of things. And I think these are things we anticipated. You never want them to happen. You kind of look around the league right now and just reading, MLB news, it feels like guys are dropping like flies all across the board, certainly on the pitching side, but also the position player side. It's something that we're aware of, and our guys have done a great job of taking care of themselves so far, but at the same time, we've 130 some, more to go. We understand there's going to be challenges in front, and we're going to have guys, ready to go. It's going to take a huge village to get through this. And tomorrow's a great opportunity for Miguel to come in and give us some quality innings and hopefully a quality start. The main thing is we'll call him up when the organization feels like we're on a roll and ready to go. And so my guess is we're going to need him at some point this year, as we're going to need other guys. But we're not going to force anything. We're not going to rush anything. We've got guys that are prepared. We got guys we believe can get the job done, and we're going to do what's right for our young players.
Not great. I think a little bit too much tinkering between starts. We had a good game plan coming into this thing, and we planned to use the fastball a little bit more. I think we still did, but I had a couple feelings yesterday in my catch play that felt really good, and I thought I had found something and figured something out, and then you get out there today, and it feels nothing like it did yesterday. And so a little bit of me searching out there, trying to find a feeling, trying to let myself just move and be rhythmic, but those things that I was trying so hard to feel that I felt yesterday just weren't showing up for me. So, I fell behind a lot of hitters. The couple walks really hurt me. I had an opportunity on a bunt play to maybe get two, if not at least get one there. And then LaStella gets the flare down the left field line, and then the homer, just things kind of blew up on me that inning. But I just didn't have great stuff, throughout the entire day, really. Just kind of tried to battle with what I had.
Hi, Joe. Can I just ask you how wild the first month of the season has been for you? And can you tell us about the gift that you commissioned for Victor Caratini?
Yeah, it's been exciting. It's probably one of the better homecomings I could have imagined for the first start of the year. But that stuff can go away real fast if I don't continue to do my job. So I'm not blind to that. But it's been a nice welcome home for me. I've enjoyed being able to perform well and earn the respect and the trust from my teammates and my catcher, my manager. There's been a lot of good things that have come with it. So it's been a good first month, but like I said, it's not necessarily how you start, it's how you finish. So I got to find a way to get back on track after this one and get myself back in the win column. As far as the painting, that's from my buddy Cody Sable, who's an artist out in Pittsburgh. And he's done quite a few pieces of art for me. He did some for my house out in Pittsburgh, but he's known for doing some speed paintings. He does mostly like finger paint, which is incredible. But I hit him up when we were out in Pittsburgh and told him I had this idea and I wanted to get Vic something special. I got him a watch as well, but I wanted to get him something like that he can, remember the outing by, not just a piece of, wristwear. So I kind of showed him the painting that I sent him like 3 or 4 different pictures and said, which of these do you like the best? I feel like the one with the whole stadium is pretty cool because you see a little bit of the scoreboard and it's just me and him isolated in the middle, and he said he loved it. So it was incredible how accurate he was and how spot on he was with that painting. And I feel like that's a cool memory for Vic to be able to hang up in his house and, remember the history that we created.
All right, we'll go one more from Kevin.
So was that yesterday that you found out then?
No, he told me a couple days ago to be ready to start, and I told him I'd rather have the extra day's notice than or be prepared for that day and then have an extra day to push it back rather than expect not to throw and have it thrown on me last minute. So I've been ready to start Sunday for the last 3-4 days.